Warriors soundly defeated the struggling Houston Rockets by a final score of 120 to 101 in a game where 75 of the Warriors' points out of their 120 were made off three-pointers. And so that was very, very interesting for the Warriors, obviously known as a three-point shooting team. But this year, I feel like, they maybe have struggled a little bit more getting the shot to go. But in this game, the Warriors were great. The big game was from Andrew Wiggins. He had 36 points. And I mean, him and Curry, you talk about Splash Brothers. I think him and Curry are sort of like those guys right now, really making impacts, making good passing. Curry had 10 assists and 30 points as well. Poole was in the starting lineup tonight, 21 for him. And, the reason it's not because Klay Thompson, it's because, when the Warriors have games close together, Steve Kerr has publicly said with, Klay's injury history, Klay will probably sit out a little bit more. And so it was good to see Poole in the starting lineup getting 21 points. He needed that. Moses Moody off the bench was great as well with 11. And so the Warriors got a very good win. Andrew Wiggins was very good, like I said. Not only did he have 36 points, but 8 of his shots that he made he made 8 threes. And that was very, very good. I mean, you think about it, that's 2/3 of his points are threes. And so he did very good. And of course, he's known as a pretty good three-point shooter, but, that's not his main part of his game. So that was really, really good. It was a 19-point win for the Warriors, right? But it wasn't necessarily the cleanest win. They gave up 72 paint points. And, that goes back to the Warriors being sort of a small ball team. You're going to give up more paint points. So I'm not really surprised on that, especially, Wiseman's still in the G League and all. But, the Warriors turned the ball over too much. Not as many turnovers as they usually do. They had 13 turnovers, which isn't terrible, but not great. The Warriors were also out-rebounded a little bit offensively. And the Warriors led by as much as 25 points at certain points as well. And that lead was cut down significantly. And so, the Rockets, like I said, struggling. They've played 23 games to this point and have only won 6. So, but they have some talent as well. I'm not going to lie. Kevin Porter Jr. had a good game with 20 points. Jalen Green had 13. Tari Eason had 13 from Kenyon Martin. So, not a bad game from some of their guys. I feel like just, they were down in this game a lot. After the first quarter, the Warriors were already up by close to 20 points. Then, you keep going on and the Warriors are just pretty much overpowering them. Like I said, could have been a cleaner game, but I'm not going to fault the Warriors. It was a good one. And, so that was a good win for the Warriors at home. Next game, they are going to be playing the Indiana Pacers to finish off the homestand. Then they'll go on and play the Jazz and then come back home for the finals rematch against the Celtics. So, good win for the Warriors. I won't be surprised if they beat the Pacers. Of course, Tyrese Halliburton having a good year. So we'll see what happens in that one. But good one for them. They're 6th in the Western Conference. They're slowly but surely moving themselves up the ladder now at a decent record of 13-11. So we'll see what happens in between now and our next game. But the Warriors, just a pretty good performance with them. I'll give them credit. Andrew Wiggins is questionable for the next game. I hope he can play because we need him. He had a great game last one. So, him and Curry are really gelling, though. They did last year, but I think even more now. And so I hope the Warriors can keep this up. Good win for them. And so, anyways, 120-101. Rockets moved to 6-17. Warriors moved to 13-11. Great game. And, let's get the next one. So, anyways, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And, go Warriors.